Are you walking in God's will? Stop. Take a minute. Imagine with me just a moment, if you will. If you came home tonight and Jesus was sitting at your kitchen table and he asked you about your day, would you happy to be shared, or would you hang your head in shame? Our response determines the answer, correct? Some of us try our best to walk in his will and occasionally slip up, but we know he is a forgiving Father. But some of us are out cutting our own path. We are out in the middle of the back 40 doing whatever we want, however we want, because we want to. And if we had known Jesus was going to be sitting at our table when we got home, we probably would have just slept in our car somewhere. It is so important that we walk in God's will. That is where the blessings are. And when we step out of his will, we begin to make our own path, we will find that the roads are going to get pretty rough. Let me share a quick story with you. 2 Chronicles 35, verses 20 through 24. And after all this, when Josiah had prepared the temple, Necho, king of Egypt, came up to fight against Carchemish by Euphrates. And Josiah went out against him. But he sent ambassadors to him, saying, What have I to do with thee, thou king of Judah? I come not against thee this day, but against the house wherewith I have war. For God commanded me to make haste, forbear thee from meddling with God, who is with me, that he destroy thee not. Nevertheless, Josiah would not turn his face from him, but disguised himself, that he might fight with him, and hearkened not unto the words of Necho from the mouth of God, and came to fight in the valley of Megiddo. And the archers shot at King Josiah, and the king said to his servants, Have me away, for I am sore wounded. His he had, and they brought him to Jerusalem, and he died, and was buried in one of the sepulchres of his fathers. And all Judah and Jerusalem mourned for Josiah. Josiah did not seek God's face first. Instead, when he saw the king of Egypt come up to fight against someone else, he went out to fight with him. Then the king of Egypt says, I'm not here to fight with you. God told me to leave you alone. Go away. And now Josiah knows God's will, and now chose to disguise himself and fight with the king of Egypt, because he knew best. How many times in our lives do we know better than God? And now the Lord allowed him to be killed. How many times has our own will got in the way? Imagine if God let us each serve in our own way. We'd have a church full of musicians without a preacher, or a house full of preachers with the toilets overflowing. God created the body to serve one another, with each member having a place in